Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton. This is my YouTube channel, Dalton My World, and this is gonna be a quickie. Okay. First of all, I'm not taping this one on my Apple phone, so you're gonna have to turn up the volume. Anytime I tape it on my Android phone, because I don't have a microphone for it right now, you're gonna have to turn up the volume. Okay. Sorry if it sounds a little echoey. Second of all, I got a question for you all. A friend of mine gave me a 3 month subscription to Netflix. Now, I haven't had a subscription to a actual media things for a while. So now, two of the movies I'm watching right now, I heard about. I mean, two of the series I'm watching right now, I heard about, and one of them is called Mind Hunter. Mind Hunter. Uh, Mindhunter, Mind Hunter, and the other one which I which I love is called Big Mouth. I love that, man, because if you know me, I love Family Guy and American Dad and stuff such as that. So you know I love more American animation. I like animation, but I'm not really into like Japanese, Chinese type stuff. You know. Um, but I have nothing against that. But that's not really my thing. More mine's like, you know, like I said, Big Mouth is pretty good. I'm enjoying that. But I want y'all to give me three, and no more than three, good shows you think I might like on Netflix. Okay, uh, this month and the coming months, because I got a 3 month subscription. Who my friend Robin gave me, and I thank him for that. Uh, and it goes perfectly with this month's tech theme. The videos that are loaded and scheduled Wednesday at 10 o'clock a.m. Except for the one tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't really going to be a tech thing theme, but the other two Wednesdays will. And I don't know why always, but you know how it is with Wednesdays, man. For some reason, I have nothing. I don't have anything planned, but I always get some type of breaking news on Wednesday. Remember last Wednesday, the 9th, um, QLink got raided. Okay. Now, third subject. Let's talk quickly about QLink. A lot of you all have been asking me questions and commenting, and I thank you for your comments and helping other people of my community that have QLink. And what I do know, one of my commenters, I believe it might be a subscriber, it could just be a viewer. Either way, they did state that the QLink investigation goes pretty deep. I have not investigated this. I'm just telling you. So this is their word of mouth. Okay. Allegedly, the QLink investigation don't just go for abuse of funds, the government funds, but it also goes all the way to IRS. Okay, dealing with IRS, maybe stolen identities, and DOJ, Department of Justice in the United States. Now, which that's pretty bad. Now, like any business that's under investigation of any type, they can always hire out media firms. These different type of media firms help recover one's reputation in a sense. So, and if you went to QLink recently, you'll see that their website's back up. Matter of fact, they've been sending me these automated things asking me to sign up for the emergency broadband um, benefits with them, which I really don't plan on doing that with them, especially not at a company under investigation. I just don't think that'd be wise. But they're trying to make it look like, everything is looking normal. And if you have problems with it, getting your equipment and stuff from them, such as your phone or whatever, they're probably going to try to get on top of that because they're trying to cover up their, trying to save their reputation. So don't be surprised if 3 weeks you didn't get a phone and all of a sudden your phone pops up in your mailbox tomorrow. Don't be surprised, because when companies are under investigation and they get in trouble, they hire other businesses, organizations that specialize in it to help to recover one's reputation, covers one's butt. Okay, there's businesses and companies and people that can do that for individual people, men and women, as well as entities, or AKA companies. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true. I'm tending to believe that particular subscriber that did state that QLink's investigation goes deep to IRS, as well as it deals with Department of Justice, as well as probably some other things. Okay, but all this is alleged. Okay, in America, you're innocent until proven guilty. So that's about So all this that's why you always hear me say allegedly, because it hasn't been proven yet. It's just this is the investigation phase of it. Nevertheless, the reason I said that I have a tendency to believe this person is because I ran across an article recently, and they interviewed someone from the IRS, and they said that stolen identities are up 63% from last year. Okay, and this IRS also stated that if you get a letter in the mail, don't panic, but a lot of letters may be going out and asking you to identify who you are, because they've tracked and found out that your ID may have been stolen. Okay, so if you haven't got your refund yet, you haven't got your stimulus checks yet, that could be one of the reasons that your ID could be flagged as one that has been stolen and being used. And I told you in my other videos, this time of year, especially with all the government money going out, this time of year, they'll be able to see something that could have been going on for a whole year, or even 2 years, okay? They'll be able to see it because income tax time, that's their job, to look for discrepancies such as that, okay? And to look for that, they wouldn't do that other times of the year for citizens. I don't know how businesses run. I'm talking about for citizens, mainly because you're not filing for taxes, and usually this time of year is the only time we really deal with them, right? So I did find an article that I'm going to try to link. That it's a full interview, and the IRS person did say that some of the delays on the income tax and stimulus checks that's going on right now is because some of people's Social Securities have been flagged as been stolen or being used in wrong ways without their knowledge. And I've had my ID stolen several times. And if you never had your ID stolen, I can tell you this much. It takes a minute to prove who you are. And many times, and I understand the process, but many times they treat you like the criminal. Okay, you got to prove that you are you. Even though you're not the criminal, you're the victim, you're still kind of treated like the criminal because you got to prove that you are who you are. Okay, and they said that right now, the process of proving who you are, if you get that letter, and you could be flagged and not get that letter. But if you get, because then they can actually find out what's going on and fix it, and then they don't need to send you a letter. So You can be flagged and not have a letter, but you can be flagged and get that letter in the mail. Okay? But the problem is that because of the pandemic, which is not over yet, and the things that's happened in the past due to the pandemic, it takes a longer time to prove who you are. So you ain't going to get your money out. It's still going to take long. Okay? Now, IRS did send out, I think it's $2.3 million or 2.3 million checks last week. So it should be hitting people's deposits Wednesdays and the mailbox Fridays. This Friday. Okay. So keep your eyes open. But that article opened my eyes, and it really kind of correlates with that particular subscriber or viewer, this state, that it goes deeper even on IRS, because that article came out and saying IRS is investigating a lot of stolen IDs, your social security number. Now, a lot of people go around thinking that it doesn't really matter. What's the big deal? I don't have no money. My social security number isn't worth much. Well, actually, you're wrong. Okay, they want people's social security's number so bad, and this is sick, but it's true, that they're stealing unborn or babies that were born and died kind of like immediately after being born that have social security numbers. They're stealing those social security numbers of those poor babies that didn't make it. Yes, people are stealing and selling those social security numbers, people. So you really don't think that whether you are in an apartment, a house, or homeless, or you really don't think, and you actually got to live life, you really don't think your social security is worth anything? Your social security number? You need to think again. And so, I didn't mean to ramble on this much, but yeah. So yeah, that's the kind of update with QLink. I'm sure more is going to come out. And for some reason, YouTube, as well as a lot of other media places, are not pushing that information. Okay? So it's really up to us as viewers and subscribers to get this information out to people. Okay? Because big companies have their agendas. They have their accounts and people who pay them. So if something is against that particular big account or something like that, they may not push that video. So every company has their own agenda. Okay, so, and they're just not pushing that, that aspect of what's going on with QLink out, where people really do need to know. So I ask you to do that. Also, if you like to, I ask you to subscribe. I ask you to give this video a thumbs up. Did not mean it to be this long. Also, in the comments, I ask for your comments in a respectful manner, as you all have been doing, and I thank y'all. Okay, and how you all have been helping the rest of the community with your comments. I do appreciate that. Okay. Also, last but not least, I want you all to be careful. Not just on my YouTube channel, but any YouTube channel, big or small, they're being infiltrated by scam artists of all types. I would never ask you, say I'm going to have to email you or ask you for your information, your address, and all your social security number, and nothing like that. Okay? So be careful, people. Not just on mine, to anybody's websites. Okay? Not just this platform, even Facebook and all of them, Instagram. They all getting hit by these people. So be careful. Okay? Because the scams they're heating up big time. Okay? And anytime money starts flowing, y'all know scams will too. All right? Anyway, I guess I'll wrap to you later. I hope you enjoy my video that's scheduled at 10 a.m. today. All right. It's a good story time. All right, now I'll wrap to y'all later.